The Aces continue their campaign to try and sweep the winter tournament and be crowned the Lords of Winter. And their way are the Long Lions, who rallied late but came up short in their last game. Hello, everybody. The Aces and the Long Lions. My name is Sandy Gumo with Bill Velasco. The Long Lions, well, it's a new team with 3 holdovers.
Yes, it's a new team, a young team, a raw team, but this is a team that will put up a fight. Now, the only question now is how much material they have to last against a very tall, very dominating team like the Aces.
The Aces will have Sam Diguara again in this game.
Oh, yes.
And it's been a very, very good Sam Diguara in his last game played a good job in scoring. Inside his field goal percentage pretty much high here in the Asian tournament.
Oh, absolutely, very, very high. But the bad news there is that the other imports also got a very good rest in the last game because they were, comfortably ahead early in the game. So the question now is if, you can't stop Sam Diguara, how can you stop the other imports as well?
So the Aces defeated the Wildcats yesterday 141 to 132. And Denzel Wong was the leading scorer with 47 big points.
Oh, yes. He really didn't want to sit down. And look at the other numbers are really just, indicative of how the game went.
That's what I'm talking about. Sam Diguara finishing the game with 37 points, 8 out of 23 from the field. On the other side...
18 out of 23.
18 out of 23 from the field. On the other side of the floor, the Long Lions were defeated by the Dragons 91.
Clearly identified roles, but they don't have the chemistry yet, and they don't have the maturity yet to contend against older, more experienced teams.
They have the Long Lions have a tall player that is a new player for the team. Maybe he can stop Sam Diguara. Who knows?
I doubt that, but they will learn a lot from this game. That's one thing I am sure of.
All right, so the Long Lions will take on the Aces right after this commercial break. The Aces and the Long Lions here inside the Verso International School.
Very big lineup for both teams. Now, how do you neutralize the size advantage of the Long Lions? And the best thing to do there will basically be move the ball around, be patient on offense, and if you can draw Diguara out of the painted area.
That guy is the new player for the Long Lions.
Liu Wenqi, number 13.
He is 18 years old.
And he's about 7 feet tall, but he looks like a dwarf compared to De Guara, who's 7'5". I'm sure it's an unfamiliar experience for him to be looking up at somebody.
Yes, he is a big prospect there in China. Well, because he's a big guy, and
Well, he's still growing, so let's see.
he played for 23 minutes and scored 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field. Starting 5 for the Aces build.
Yes, absolutely.
Sergey Primak. Sam, easy 2 for the Aces.
Nice little alley-oop there. And Primak, I'm really impressed with him as a player. He really does everything the team needs, and sometimes will subjugate his own scoring to the benefit of the team.
Yang, Chen, Liu.
They're trying to draw De Guara out, but then the other imports are there.
Fadeaway shot. Yang able to score. He's their number 1 scorer.
The good thing about the Aces is they don't go exclusively to De Guara. You have Denzel Wong, a capable threat from the outside.
Yes, 47 points yesterday. Sam will try his luck from the outside to
If
no
he
avail.
starts making that shot, it's going to be really impossible to beat them.
Tied at 2-all here. Madden. Duan Madden.
De Guara claiming he didn't do anything, but even a little push from him is amplified by his size.
I saw the move of the game. CJ Young is the number 1 scorer for the Long Lions from the free throw line. Rebounded there by Xavier Alexander.
Tough defensive assignment for Denzel Wong. Huge screen by De Guara. There's a roll. There should be a switch.
Xavier. He puts the ball down inside to Sam De Guara. Topped away by Louis.
That's what solo volleyball looks like.
Winky Liu tap it out. Shot clock at 2 seconds.
You know where the ball's going.
Yeah, it's Sam. 1 second. Easy 2. It's very hard to defend Sam De Guara. He's so big and so strong.
And that was a really tight space. So even if you try to front him, somebody else is going to get the ball and be able to shoot.
Shot clock 14 seconds for the Long Lions. The Long Lions had a great game versus the Vanta Black Dragons last night. Oh, Liu from the outside. He's showing us his touch far away.
They need to hit that shot to keep De Guara away from blocking any possible penetration.
Well, Sam, if you really need a field goal, just give it to Sam De Guara.
Yes. But like in this case, he's getting pushed out. It's going to be called for a blocking foul. That's going to be his second.
There are so many good passers there. Xavier Alexander, Marcus Elliott, and Sergey Primak.
Elliott hasn't even touched the ball yet. There he goes.
And he will score.
Now the question is, do you take De Guara out of the game because he's got 2 fouls?
CJ Young. Offensive foul will be called on Liu.
Let me correct myself. That was not a foul on De Guara, so he only has 1.
So they will call it ZJ Young, his first personal and the second team foul for the Long Lions.
And the Aces, they've been stagnant for a couple of minutes, which is unusual.
Denzel, nice fake. Denzel throws it up, and yes!
That is a skill he has added to his repertoire, is the ability to fake off a defender and then relocate.
First triple for Denzel Wong here.
And more to come.
15 of 32 from the three-point line yesterday, finishing the game with 47 points.
This is a good matchup.
Madden will score over Xavier Alexander. Scored 12 points yesterday.
And Alexander is an excellent defender.
That was a quiet 12 points for the one. Madden, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 steals.
And Zhang is in the game for the first time, adding more ceiling to the Long Lions.
And it's very strange that Chen is not starting, but he's now in the game.
Well, this is a period of experimentation because this is essentially the juniors team of Long Lions. That's Zhang's role, but he just came onto the floor, so it's still a bit cold.
17 years old, Jiabao Zhang. Look at that. Sam.
Good defense there.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
How long will he do that to something?
How long will you last until you're bruised all over?
5:47, Dewan.
That was a bad shot because there was nobody under the basket for the Lions to rebound.
5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Marcus Elliott.
I think he's got the quickness advantage over Zhang.
Yes. Marcus again. Madden able to get to it. Liu providing the screen. And that's ZJ Young with his first 2 points of the game.
Like we said, tough matchup for Denzel Wong. He's shorter and not as athletic, but he's a better scorer.
And always relocates, and that's Xavier Alexander. First 2 points for Xavier Alexander. ZJ Young with a penetration draws the foul against Denzel Wong.
I'm wondering if that should be basket interference because DeGuara slapped the backboard and it moved. So Liu has to sit down. I guess he's tired already. He's holding on to his ribs. That's a feeling I understand.
If you are tasked to guard Sam DeGuara,
I would resign.
There will be consequences after the game.
You'll feel it tomorrow, that's for sure.
And our games here, it's every day. So
yes.
There is no rest day.
No rest day, even for us.
A 3-point ball game for the Aces. Marcus. Denzel.
Good recovery on defense by the Lions.
Marcus Elliott with the penetration draws the foul against Chen.
Well, in terms of quickness, they really have the advantage.
Oh, yeah. And as I mentioned earlier, they have willing passers there. Sergei Primak, Marcus Elliott, and Xavier Alexander.
Then you have Marcy Arellano and Alex Kolchenko on the bench.
Yes. Marcus Elliott, former ABL most valuable player. He is 40 years old, from the United States of America, but he's been here in Asia for 5 years already.
And he's played even in Latin America, and he says they're really crazy about basketball there. But they're also crazy in the Philippines. There's a foul.
He is just standing in there and expect some scratches here and there.
And it's a good thing that the refs are really calling these fouls, because in a lot of instances when you're that huge, they wait until somebody does something really aggressive before they call the foul. Remember what Wilt Chamberlain said, nobody loves Goliath.
And Sam DeGuara completing the 3-point play.
7-point lead now for the Aces. DeGuara chasing the ball out of bounds.
ZJ Young, 4-3.
It is so hard to get an open shot.
And the new player on the floor, Shu Chi, able to score. Also a big player and a young player for the Long Lions.
Very quick crossover there by Xavier. Gets a foul. The Lions already in the penalty, still under 4 minutes to go. Kolchenko comes in and Premack will sit down.
Also, Kolchenko, a good passer.
And he's a very big guard, so this adds another dimension to the game of the Aces. You know, when you talk about professionals, you know, you look at Xavier Alexander, Marcus Elliott, you know, Sergei Premack. These guys are consummate professionals. They carry themselves very well. They're always in shape, always ready to play. They don't complain.
Perfect pass.
Absolutely.
From Marcus Elliott.
Absolutely.
You know, it's added burden for the enemies and it's less burden for the Aces when you have Sam Deguara winning the championship in Pasay.
And he shot 100% in the championship game.
Played only 3 games, but he is the number 1 in field goal percentage.
Well, he shot 22 out of 22
Wow.
in a championship game. And yesterday he missed 3 shots, which is a bad night for him. Well, they have to send Liu back into the game because Deguara has been a big factor on and off the floor. And some of these guys, you know, you have to understand these are teenagers. So they're not used to the typical banging and bumping in a pro game.
And, you know, I can see the head coach of the Long Lions.
Yes, giving
teaching,
instructions to how to tie up Deguara in the paint.
He is a tall player.
He's taller than the rest of his players.
So what's the problem there?
Waiting for the free throw, the ball to be given. So nobody's lining up, so does that mean it's a technical?
Maybe. Yeah, it's a technical foul.
Plus ball possession, so that would, if they score here, they could trim the lead down to 4 or 3.
The lines are very confusing. DeJuan Madden.
Stepped out of bounds, but then that's a good play. You have Liu drawing Deguara out of the paint. It opens up the weak side.
21-15, Denzel Wong.
Well, Denzel's
the ball in.
really being guarded tightly. You don't want Deguara bringing up the ball. Oh, there's a switch and a mismatch.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he missed twice.
Yes. That's 2 additional rebounds.
It's very strange for Deguara to miss those gimme shots inside. Sam.
Being tempted to shoot.
He'll take it. Yes!
Oh.
That's a 2-pointer from the big guy, Sam Deguara.
And you see the bench of the Long Lions, what he can shoot too?
And DeJuan Madden continues to struggle here in the winter tournament.
He's not able to recognize where his teammates are.
Xavier for 3. Rebounded. CJ Young.
This is what we were talking about. They should run it up. Both teams in the penalty, partner.
Yes. Shot clock 17. Oh, yes. That's Zhang Zun, CBA player, a Chinese Basketball Association from the Guangzhou Long Lions. And they call him the Nowitzki in China.
The Nowitzki.
Yeah, Nowitzki. He's such a good shooter.
Does he shoot off one leg also, like Dirk?
Yeah, they call him the Nowitzki there in the Chinese Basketball Association. And this guy, Jiabao Zhang, 17 years old. Looks like he just woke up. You give him, 3 years?
Yeah.
This kind of program for the
And
Long Lions.
if he fills out, packs on some muscle, he'll be dangerous. Because he's playing the swingman position. So he's
the
playing
number
2 and
spot.
3.
Yeah. And
So
he's a tall player.
So if he tops out at about 6'9" or so,
Wow.
and he's on the wing, oh my goodness.
The one Madden, yes. Even his free throws not falling in.
That's true. He wipes his hands on the floor, maybe give himself some good luck.
Yesterday versus the Vanta Black Dragons, he was 0 of 2 from the free throw line.
Now finally gets one.
23-16. Marcus creating that shot for him.
He is really such a versatile and talented player. And his age doesn't show because he's always in great shape.
Quick hands there by Marcus Elliott.
Kick out was picked off.
Elliott, hesitation drive, going glass.
And Alexander knew where to be for a possible rebound.
27-16, a minute 41 to go. You're watching the winter tournament of the TAT. One minute and 41 seconds remaining. Long Lions in their ball possession here.
Kolchenko on the floor adding more size. He and Marci Aureliano.
Yes.
So Denzel Wong sits down.
Liang.
Very disciplined play.
Min Kang Liang from the outside.
You know, they're hanging in there.
Yeah, just like what when they played the Dragons last night. Savior.
Good defensive stop by Liu.
And Winky Liu apologizing to his teammates.
It is so nice to see young players like this. You know, they're very, very respectful. They've got their minds on the game. No bad habits yet.
They are crowding Sam de Guara, but to no avail.
How's the air up there?
But I love what Winky Liu is doing right now. You know, he's not afraid of Sam de Guara. That's the head coach. He is 7'1". He's a tall player. Zhang Jun. Sam.
He's got what, 12 points already?
And we are still in the first period. Picked up by Kolchenko.
See, he had his head down when he was dribbling, so you know it's going to get lost.
It's going to be on Liu.
This is what I was saying. When you're that big, just a little nudge really is magnified.
It's almost automatic for the referee to call it.
He's got to sit down now because I think he has 2 fouls.
This is also a young player.
Can you imagine this team 2 to 3 years from now? You know, there's a study that says that it's harder for taller players to shoot free throws because you get less arc on the ball when you shoot.
Yeah. That's 15 foot, right?
15 feet away.
15 feet away, and 10 feet is the goal.
Yes.
The ring.
Now he's
And you are 7
7'5".
foot 5.
So if he reaches up his hand, it's almost 10 feet. He can dunk tiptoeing.
He's been doing that here in the
Yes.
TAT by standing up, and he goes 2 out of 2 at the line. Well, he's been inconsistent. He's been on and off here, especially from the free throw. From the free throw line, I'm talking about the free throw shooting of Sam DeGuara.
Slowly inching away. They're up by 15 now.
40 seconds remaining in the first period. Liang. Madden. Look at the defense of the Aces. Blocked by Sam DeGuara.
A great recovery by DeGuara. Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and Jiang is smiling. What did you expect us to do? For these kids also, I mean, not to be selfish or anything, but it's a thrill for them to be here.
Yes. When we were in Pasig and in Binyan, they were very popular there in Pasig.
Oh yeah, especially among the ladies.
Yeah, especially Chen and this guy.
Yeah, they must have set a record for most selfies taken by a team. Might be part of the K-pop and C-pop.
Or P-pop in.
Yes, in the Philippines.
10 seconds to go. Final shot of the first period. Marcus Elliott. What a move! by Marcus
Great
Elliott.
one-on-one drive.
That's how you finish a quarter. 35-18 at the end of one. A very relaxed Alex Kolchenko.
They're up by 17 points. And what I like about the Long Lions, however, is they're putting in the effort. They're trying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're setting up plays. They're trying new things, and they're really challenging. It's just that, as we mentioned at the top of the coverage, it's a question of material.
And of course, they're sticking to their system and trusting the process.
Yes.
And the numbers back in the first quarter, Bill.
Yes, let's take a look at this. The rebounding story, 12-5 in favor of the Aces. And, offensive rebounding alone, 6-2. And that's only for one quarter.
And if you talk about offensive rebounds, about Sam DeGuara, he had 3.
And look at the number of 2-point field goal attempts. The Aces, 68%, 13 out of 19. The Long Lions, 6 out of 10. That means the Aces had twice as many shots.
And the struggle continues for the Juan Madden. In the first quarter, he was 2 of 5 from the field, 6
Yes.
points in the game, 2 of 3 shooting from the line. Sam Deguara trying to erase his defender from behind. Sam Deguara, 8 out of 12 from the field, 66% shooting, playing the entire first quarter. He had 19 points.
Already. And one thing, the problem I think with Madden is he likes to penetrate, but it's impossible to penetrate with Deguara there. So because he likes to drive and kick, create plays for his teammates.
Woo.
Deguara didn't even feel it.
Alex picked up by Young.
With boxing out by Madden.
Madden met by Alfred Gayosa. Rong Hao back to Madden outside, shot clock at 12.
Deguara took a little break before joining the play.
And a turnover there for the Long Lions.
It depends also on the coach's philosophy. If you want your big man to stay behind on defense or you want him to stay behind on offense.
Now, this is, by the way, their third coach here in the TAT.
Yes.
In Pasig, there was a different. Oh! Sam Deguara snaps at home.
Exclamation point for the big man.
Serwan Hasso was their first coach when we saw them in Pasig. In Binyan, they have a different coach. Alfred will penetrate. He is fouled.
I'm very happy for Gayosa because he's getting a lot of exposure, he's getting playing time, he's learning from all the imports, and he's going to become a much better player along the way.
In the league in the Philippines, he always in the starting 5, but here in the TAT, he comes off the bench. And why? The Aces have 4 world imports.
Now, they're allowed to field in 4 world imports at the same time. And at the same time, with the addition of Deguara, it causes a domino effect. Yeah. So if you're playing the front court position, you're going to lose some minutes.
And the Aces, they have 6 world imports.
Yes.
Sam Deguara, Marcus Elliott,
Alex Kolchenko,
Sergei Primark, and Xavier Alexander. So that's 5.
Now I'm confused.
37-18. Madden. 3 if it goes in, and it does not. Picked up by Marcy Arellano. Here come the Aces.
Oh, wait. Ojola did not join the team on this trip.
Yeah.
Eman
there's
Ojola.
no Ojola here in the game. Here in Thailand. No Ojola.
Yes. 17 seconds on the clock. You really just can't move him out of the way.
Oh, yes.
So don't allow him. Beat him to the spot.
I don't know if you have to front him or
I don't think
behind
it's a
him.
good idea to front him.
Because if you are behind him, it's almost automatic. If you are fronting him, you can give the ball up high, and there will be another defender.
Yes.
To double.
Unsportsmanlike foul on Gayosa. Let's take another look at it. I wonder if we caught it.
The other side.
Yes, it's out of camera range. That's a free throw plus possession. And then Deguara came over to talk to Gayosa. Don't worry about it. I got this. I just can't copy his accent.
Our last game will be the Macau Black Bears and Luang Prabang.
That's going to be interesting.
Well, we will talk to Jose Chantavong if he will be playing or not later on.
Yes, remember he hurt his leg yesterday.
Jang Jun of the Long Lions, their third coach here in the TAT.
He's a long coach.
He's a top player at 7'1".
Gayosa ahead of the pack. Okay, 1-on-5. I don't think you want to go there.
Marcy Arellano. He gives it. That's what I'm talking about. There was a man behind him and there was a man in front of him.
Knock the ball loose.
Here is Young incoming. Very short. Young will score.
The lead is 19.
Timeout, 39-22. Seven minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the first half. The Aces 39, the Long Lions 22. No, the score doesn't speak for itself.
Yes, I don't want to say they're up by only 17, but
We can see the effort of the Long Lions.
But like, as you said, they're still raw. Individually, the talent is there, but just not sharpened enough. Maki Acosta in the game for the first time for the Aces. De Guara finally gets to sit down. Oh, 3-on-1 situation. Very poor foul.
Fouled by Marcy. Smart foul given up by Marcy Arellano.
Well, he let the guy score and he gave him a 3-point play opportunity.
Oh, I didn't see the shot. Oh, Du Lacasti Santos.
Your favorite player.
Is preparing to come in. Doing the jumping jack. That's Ming Kang Liang. So he completes the 3-point play. So I did see the field goal.
14-point lead.
Bring back in the game, joining Kolchenko, Lacasti Santos, Maki Acosta, and Xavier Alexander.
Lacasti Santos, nice ball fake, but lost the ball.
Du Madden diving for it. Here. Taken away by Madden.
He didn't throw it high enough.
4-3. Bang!
The lead
39-28.
Just 11, partner.
6:27 remaining. Save here. Putting on a move. He gives it to Maki Acosta. The immortal 3 by Maki.
And you know, Acosta really picked up that 3-point shot late in his career. It's given him a second life.
42-28. Speed move by ZJ Chang.
Good distraction there by Premac. Well, bad news for the Lions. Here comes De Guara. And again, Kolchenko barely broken a sweat. He's going to sit down again.
42-28. Sam De Guara back in the game for the Aces. Yeah, this is his second tour of duty for the Aces, Bill.
Yes.
He did not see action in the Binyan leg. He was replaced by Ricky Bryce Jr.
And we all know how that turned out. Very, well, to be polite, let's say he was a very colorful personality. And they really didn't need him in the later stages of the tournament, of that leg.
Madden misfires on the 3 attempt.
He's really having an off night.
Rebounded by Du Lacasti Santos. Sam De Guara thinking 3. He
That's a
changed his
scary.
mind,
That's a scary thought.
and he throws it up, and yes,
Very classic one-hander by De Guara.
44-28. Liang, and rebounded by Xavier Alexander.
Not a very well coordinated play for the Lions.
Sergey, nice fake. Nowhere to go. Sergey will not force the issue. Shot clock at 8. And a foul is called.
A couple of bad fouls here by the Lions. They were trying to build some momentum. They've been, they've managed to stay within striking distance. The Aces have not been able to blow them off the court.
Rebounded by Alexander. Now that's a foul. That's a foul.
Great presence of mind.
Free throw situation for Xavier Alexander.
That's another thing you can exploit when you're a more experienced player. These guys bite into fakes very easily.
Xavier Alexander, he doesn't score that much, but he's the leader of this team alongside Marcus Elliott.
We call them the safety valves. He's like a fire extinguisher. In case of emergency, bring out Xavier Alexander.
So he's been here in Asia for 7 years already, played in the Indonesian League, and their number one scorer there.
But on this team, he doesn't need to score, so he's adapted to a new role.
He can play all 5 positions, by the way. You can see sometimes he's the point guard and sometimes he's the center.
He does what the team needs.
Just like Sergey Primak.
That's true.
Madden, back out, but intercepted by Xavier. That's basketball IQ.
Now you have a 7'5" point guard.
He gives it to Xavier. And Sam De Guara rises up for the dunk.
Big throwdown by the big guy.
47-28. 4 minutes and 10 to go.
The Aces starting to creep away.
Madden continues to struggle. The Sun will take it from the outside and hits it from downtown.
Good read by Madden. His shot isn't working, so he just plays decoy.
Denzel Wong. It's been a long rest for Denzel Wong.
Yes. Well, they're reasonably ahead, so he's enjoying watching the game.
And again, 2 points for Sam De Guara.
Practically automatic.
49-31. 3.5 remaining in the first half. ZJ Young scores again.
This guy's going to find ways to score.
19 seconds. Mackey from the same corner, but different results on the rebound. 4-3.
Good boxing out by Acosta.
Behind the back. Mackey inside to Primak.
Good presence of mind by De Hoya. He was not really squared to take a shot.
You mean Mackey Acosta?
Oh yes, Maki Acosta. Maki De Hoya is from a previous generation.
51-33. They found Xavier Alexander.
He's going to take 2 free throws. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left, and looks like Marcus Elliott is going to come in for Lakas de Santos.
51-33, and the line again is Xavier Alexander. Xavier 7 of 12 from the field yesterday. Played for only 22 minutes. 14 points for Xavier Alexander, and did not go to the free throw line. Had 5 rebounds, but 8 assists. Jason Santiago, the head coach of the Aces. The Aces will challenge the call. No. Okay, so Aces will maintain possession. Sam again! Another dunk for Sam Diguara.
Yeah, so the mountain is coming to Mohammed.
54-33, 2:25 to go.
Good setup.
3, yes.
Lead is 18.
Marcus Elliott back in the game now for the Aces. Mackey catch and shoot. Rebounded by Sam Diguara. And again, 2 points for Sam Diguara.
What can you do? He got the ball within 5 feet of the basket.
Sam Diguara from Malta.
Which is a very small country in Europe.
He was recruited when he was 14 years old to play for Italy, which is very popular there as a member of a club.
Yes, and in Europe you can actually play professionally at 14.
Yes, so he was recruited. He really wanted to play for the Italian national youth team.
Yes.
Because at that time he was 6'7". Liu.
No, he's got to really make that shot and keep Diguara honest on defense.
Marcus Elliott. Hesitation drive. Picked up by CJ Young.
Nice return pass.
They're showing some signs of maturity.
Yeah, so well, they're a good team in transition because they have good fundamentals.
Marcus stripped by CJ Young.
Pocket pick there. Passes behind.
3 versus 1. 4-3. Gao from downtown.
For them, that's a good shot. The lead is down to 16. But Diguara just shoving Liu around.
Brian Elad, he gives it to Mackey. No problem for Mackey to score.
Well, he was under the rim, so it was a difficult position to be in.
40 seconds remaining.
We told you the Lions would put up a fight.
3, no. Sam Diguara going all the way and he misses the layup.
Missed the sidestep. Would have made our highlight reel.
Gao. The relocation for 3. Got it!
The Titans call a timeout with 11 seconds to go.
Back in a moment. Alex Kolchenko back in the game with 11 seconds remaining. And Marcus Elliott stepped out of bounds. It turned out to be a bad timeout.
Well, maybe they'll try to execute that play the next time they get possession. It is just 15.
They still have a foul to give. So Brian Elad committing the foul.
Let's see if it's an active shooting foul. No, it was fouled downstairs. So good foul to give. Less than 4 seconds to go.
3 seconds remaining. Three, no. At the end of the first half, the score, the Aces 59, the Long Lions 44. Can't get enough of the action. Best.
For the next season, what are the things that we can look forward to in the new season of the Asian Tournament?
More new cities, more legs. We're going to Japan, China, Indonesia, Thailand, and of course here in the Philippines. So more legs, more sports entertainment for our fans.
Back here inside the Versa International School here in Bangkok, Thailand. The Aces 59, the Long Lions 44. And the numbers, Bill, back in the first half.
Well, Sam Deguara with 32 points and 8 rebounds. And really, in terms of volume, it's the Aces who have been dominating. You just look at the 2-point field goals, 22 out of 34. The Long Lions only 10 out of 18. And look at the free throws, 9 out of 14 for the Aces, 6 out of 8 for the Long Lions. So they really have to work to get better shots and at the same time, draw Deguara out of the paint.
But the bench of the Long Lions playing better here.
True.
15 points coming from their bench, only 5. And that's from Maki Acosta for the Aces. Now they will go again to Sam Deguara.
And goes with the reverse.
No problem scoring.
And you see Liu clutching his chest. Earlier he was holding on to his ribs. Going to be a long day for him.
15 of 22 from the field is Sam Deguara here in the game. And the struggle continues for the one Madden has been...
and they put a very tall Premac on him. Make sure he doesn't get going.
Shen was not part of the activity back in the first half.
But like we mentioned at the top of the coverage, very important for the Long Lions to start hitting the three-point shots and getting open in transition.
Wang Chi Chen played for 6 minutes in the first half and did not make any attempt. While Madden was 2 out of 7 from the field.
Scary thought, Sam Deguara hitting from long distance.
He's been practicing that shot.
And then tried to send it to Liu, who had his back turned.
Denzel, he gives the ball to Alexander.
Oh, he sat out the entire second quarter. Only 1 3-point shot. But look at the defense on him. They really don't want him to get his offense going.
No, he missed on the first try.
And look at how dejected Liu gets. I mean, I'm the biggest guy here until this guy came along.
Liu, that will be his third.
Now the question is, if you're the coaching staff, do you sit him down or do you keep him on the floor because you don't have a matchup against Deguara?
Very personal foul on Winky Liu. Deguara missing on his second free throw. Sam Deguara perfect before that miss. 4 out of 4 from the line. 32 points. The biggest scoring output here in the TAT is 52 points from Momo Kone.
Yes. Who now has a new role as a facilitator on his team.
And I think this is the first time that we have a player to score 32 points and a half.
Could be.
So we'll check the text later on.
Go dig into our record books.
I could see Hossein Ochantawong. Not yet in the uniform, but I think he will play. Madden will score from the line.
Okay. A good sign for the Lions if Madden gets his shots to fall.
Nice defense there by
Yes,
Liu.
he just stood his ground, so no foul.
Raising his arms as Chow will score in transition.
Nothing Denzel Wong could really do there. They're having trouble setting up Denzel on the outside because of the really, really tight defense by Zhang.
And they're letting Sam Deguara score here.
Some coaches will have that strategy of let him score, just limit everybody else.
Denzel Wong is with only 1 3-point attempt here in the game.
And there was a switch there, so Liu was open for a while.
Chen, rebounded by Sam Deguara.
Almost an 8-second violation.
Oops.
And look at Deguara smile on his face.
Battle for the rebound won by Sam Deguara.
Knocked away. And the thing about Deguara is he's not just tall, he's very strong. Especially if he's, squats down and lowers his center of gravity, you really cannot move him.
And Liu is always on the receiving end. Using his left hand as Alex Kolchenko and Alexander getting the offensive rebound.
I'm sure Liu is telling himself, this is not what I signed up for.
Yes. But he can learn from this game regarding Sam Deguara.
And for all you know, he could end up that big.
Yeah.
Because he's only, 18?
18 years old, and he's a big prime project or big time prospect of the Chinese Basketball Association.
If he improves his footwork, he'll be very dangerous.
And this guy hit a three-pointer earlier in the yesterday. And he's not a traditional big man.
No, not yet.
69-51, 6:05 remaining in the third.
The Ace is pretty much able to maintain this lead.
Madden. Shan for three. Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the game plan for the Long Lions. Drive, get the defense to collapse so you'll be open for a three-pointer.
Xavier answers back with his own version of the three.
Uh-oh.
Xavier, his first three-point field goal here in the game.
Well, he can do it all. It's just that he's really subjugating his game to fit in with the team.
It's just a matter of time for him.
Yeah.
It's like when and where.
Offensive foul.
Oh,
that's on Liu. That's his fourth.
Yes.
Bad news for the Long Lions, and Liu immediately has to sit down.
Xavier asking for the ball. Oh! Too much muscle on it.
And his elbow really is at the level of the head of the defender, so what are you going to do?
It's Alex Kolchenko. Foul is called. Basketball count.
Big bucket for Kolchenko, who's been quiet and not really getting much playing time here. That's what we were talking about earlier, the domino effect. The lead is 20 points, and that puts the Long Lions in penalty with still over 5 minutes to play in the period.
I see Thomas Robinson here. He will be playing for the Macau Black Bears. I did not see action yesterday.
Yes, that will be an exciting game.
Timeout, 75-54. (75-54), halfway through this third period. Here is Chan for three. And Sergei Primak back in action here. Quick hands there by Liang.
Better defense now by the Long Lions.
Madden for three.
Oh, he had all day for that.
75-57. He's been waiting for that shot.
Reversed score. Denzel Wong putting it down, trying to get it to Deguara.
Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touches on Deguara. Well, Denzel Wong with his lowest scoring output
So far,
in the
yes.
game. Only
Yes.
3 points for
Well,
Denzel.
they've got a taller, quicker defender on him, so he's really going to have to fight through a couple of screens and pop out to get a good shot.
And he's not taking shots.
That's
Not
true.
making any attempts. Xavier is blocked. And he gets blocked again.
Yes, in a crowd there, and he's asking for a foul. You know, this goes back to when we were in the Philippines. He was complaining that, he wasn't getting calls from the referees.
Xavier to Sam DeGuara.
With a very gentle dunk that time. They don't want any more delays.
And after that dunk of Sam DeGuara and Alexander, Xavier Alexander, again talking to the referee. Sergey Primak is the last one to touch the basketball. 3:44 to go.
20-point lead, and I don't think the Long Lions are the kind of team that can rally unless they really do something dramatic on defense. But it's going to take a lot to keep DeGuara off the boards.
Madden short on the 3 attempt.
A little too fancy with the dribbling.
Kolchenko. Denzel for 3. Got it!
Just the slightest space.
That is his second from downtown, and he's 100% here. 2 out of 2. Chen rises up, fouled by Kolchenko.
I thought Kolchenko really did a good job already of denying the 3-point shot. But you can see really the fundamentals, the dribbling, the footwork, the discipline of this Long Lions team. A lot of potential here.
$80-58. Coming up next, our last game here in Bangkok. Fourth today. It's the Black Bears and the Luang Prabang Heritage City. Marcus Elliott back in the game for the Aces. Marcus, oh, what a shot. It was an accidental field goal for Marcus Elliott. He was not expecting it, as Madden will score for the Long Lions.
Took Madden a while to warm up in this game. The lead is 21 points. And the Aces have not really been able to pile it on because of the sheer effort of the Long Lions. But with the absence of Liu due to 4 fouls, this is the time for the Aces to really strike. Offensive foul on DeGuara. And sometimes he doesn't really intend to commit these fouls. He's just so big.
Yeah.
And if he pushes back, he gets called for it.
It's like the man versus machine.
Yeah.
He's so big, that's why...
Or man versus mountain. Zhang back on the floor along with Acosta. A lot of great supporting players on this Aces team as well.
Yes.
Bad shot by Madden. .21 lead still. 2 minutes left in the period.
Shen. There's a push. It's on Marcus Elliott.
A minute 56 to go. Both teams in the penalty already.
Chen will throw it in for the Long Lions. Sun for 3.
Then this is critical for the Long Lions. They have to hit the open shot. You know, they've been making a living with the 3-point shot in past tournaments.
Remember that game versus the Black Bears in Pasig?
Yes,
And who would have thought that they can stay in the game until the fourth quarter?
true.
All of their games are very close.
And they had even less players at that time. And they were not
But
even
they
as
have
tall.
Juan Guzman as an
Yes. Very good overall all-around player. It's a shame we won't see him here.
Yes, he's 25 years old and a great facilitator, great leader for the
Yes,
for
that's
the Long
it.
Lions.
He adds the stabilizing presence.
Yep.
Deguara will sit down. Only a minute 41. Perfect time to rest him. A minute 41 left in the quarter. Unusual that
It's
Alexander would miss.
he's been missing his shots from the line
Yes.
lately.
Weird.
Those
Good help by Premac.
and the Savior going all the way.
Oh, he's been wanting some payback for a couple of errors earlier in the game.
He will go to the free throw line for the bonus free throw.
Now the question is when the Long Lions will put Liu back into the game, because they really need a legitimate big man. Elliott.
3-pointer. And Jebao Zhang getting the rebound for the Long Lions.
We're going to march up to the other end of the floor for a couple of free throws, I think. It's been a long third quarter because of all the fouls.
First free throw for Jebao Zhang here in the winter tournament here in
Ooh,
Thailand.
not something to write home about. Yeah, he's been mainly playing on the outside. As we said, he's a very tall wing.
That buzzer is a little better.
Still sounds like an air horn, though. You sort of get the feeling you're going to be bombed. You usually hear that in much older gyms.
Ball deflected out of bounds.
Elliott
It will
saying he
stay.
got hit on the arm.
It will stay with. No, it will go to the Lions.
Yeah, it's turnover. Lead is still 24 points, though. And the Lions don't have the personality to, rack up the points in a hurry.
See, Denzel Wong
I think he got
banged
hit in
up
the,
already.
He got
He's been-
hit in the throat. Because when the other guys raise their elbows, it's going to hit him in the face. There you go, see? But he was fighting for the rebound.
Zhang short on the 3 attempt.
Oh,
Sun too strong. There's a little push there inside. It's number 12 of the Long Lions.
and you saw Xavier Alexander disappear from the play.
Joe Chi. Oh, technical foul will be called. Chi.
Is it on Elliott? For continuously complaining?
Elliott is a very diplomatic player.
Yes, it takes a lot to get under his skin. But a lot of these players, when they feel like they're physically threatened or, He could have gotten hurt
He will talk, but it's just talking to
the referee.
referee and making a point, but he's not shouting at the officials.
Yes, aggressive gesture against officials. Okay. And everybody else is smiling because this game is not even close.
So it's going to be on Marcus Elliott or Chi.
That we have to clarify. We're speaking a lot of languages here. You're speaking.
Well, this is the Asian tournament.
Yes. You're speaking Thai. You're speaking
Filipino,
Mandarin, English. I am actually surprised that Elliot got that upset because it really takes a lot. And these are young, raw players, so sometimes you expect them not to be as polished, and you occasionally get hit.
And I said diplomatic.
Yes. But he must feel that the time for diplomacy is over.
So there was a technical foul call.
I think it's a double technical.
Yeah, against Chi, and then Marcus Elliott reacted, and he talked to the referee.
Oh, it was somebody fouled Xavier.
Okay.
Then there was a technical foul against Elliott.
For being aggressive to the officials. 26 seconds to go.
Yes, you can't really do anything to challenge the authority of the referees or threaten them in any way.
There is no court of appeals
Oh, yes.
in basketball, so you cannot appeal the call.
They are the judge and jury. Oh, look at the defensive pressure now.
Nice stop. And the follow by Marcus Elliott.
You do not want to upset the aces.
Maki Acosta fouled Liang.
That's 2 free throws.
This is a high-scoring game, Bill. 90 for the Aces, 63 for the Long Lions.
Well, you're half right.
Liang in the first half was 3 out of 5 from the field. And he is perfect from the free throw line, 3 out of 3. Marcus with no more time remaining. No, we still have 7 seconds to go. 3. Yes, sir. Three quarters down, 1 more to go. 90 for the Aces, 68 for the Long Lions. Fourth quarter action here. My name is Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. And the Aces continues to lead against the Long Lions here.
Yes.
90-68.
Practically even, the Aces scored 15 points in the third quarter. The Long Lions scored 14 points, and long rest for Sam Deguara sort of evened things out. But he's back, and look, Liu is back on the floor with 4 fouls. But I guess this is it. You got to gamble already.
Denzel Wong, who scored 47 points yesterday, he was hit again.
Yes, offensive foul on Liang Ming Kang.
He's been hit in the face, in the jaw,
in the chest,
in the throat, in the chest, now in the abdomen.
Yeah, they're trying to bully him. A tough customer though.
Oh.
Ooh. Solar plexus there. Offensive foul on Deguara. Is that number 3?
Sam Deguara committing that foul. That will be his 3rd.
Deguara has 42 points. And then Alexander has 17 and Elliott has 13. Everybody else has been quiet.
The scoring record here. Oh, that's a travel on Zhang.
Very clear.
The number 1 scorer, or the best scoring output here is from Momo Kone, who scored 52 points there in Pasig.
That's it. Pasig is in the central part of the Philippines. It's about an hour's plane ride and an hour's drive from Manila. Okay, basketball is easy.
If you need a field goal, give it to Sam Deguara.
Exactly.
Well, Liu is playing with 3 fouls.
And Liu with a huge screen on Alexander almost knocked him down. And the Lions, again, as a young team, they're committing fouls way outside of scoring position.
Substitution here. Sergei Primak will be replaced by Alfred Gayosa. 44 points now for Sam Deguara. 46 points.
Very easy little step through.
So 6 points to tie the record of Momo Kone.
Oh, he'll get there.
3. Rebounded by Marcus Elliott. Elliott shopping around.
Very active in the second half. Gayosa surprised to get the ball.
And Gayosa will score for the first time here in the game.
That's true. He's been active on offense a lot, but just not in this game.
But I love the assist of Marcus Elliott to the cutting Alfred Gayosa.
He went through 2 defenders.
And the Aces will be the last one to touch the basketball. Long Lions maintain the possession. Shan traveled.
Counting down, it's a little over 8 minutes left in the game.
It's the law of inertia. Plus, Sam Deguara was behind him.
Exactly.
Inside.
Oh.
To Sam Deguara now. 48 points.
Life is good when you're Sam Deguara.
48 points for Sam Deguara.
You know, he just raises his arms and you're already distracted. Gayosa scoring easily on the fast break.
Zhang for 3. Yes!
Well, too little too late now for the Lions. They're down by 27.
100 to 73.
And no let up on the part of the Aces.
Marcus Elliott.
Simple change of pace.
Madden.
Oh,
short
deflected.
Because of Sam Deguara.
Yes. Oh, bad outlet. A little too short.
Liang for 3. And rebounded by Elliott. Elliott always looking ahead, but it was a bad pass.
You know, putting backspin on your outlet pass is a lost art.
And quickly, he apologized to Alfred Gayosa. But he was motioned that you have to go to the middle to get that basketball.
True.
Sun is back in the game for the Long Lions.
Good trap there by the Aces. Almost forced a turnover. Still a lot of time on the shot clock though.
Zhang for 3. Got it. His
That's
second.
his job. That's his job.
That is his second here in the second half. Gayosa is fouled.
Looks like somebody got hit in the face.
Yep. That's Ronghao Sun. He's hit in the face.
Welcome to the pros.
Yes. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wasn't that clear from that angle?
Well, he didn't stick out his elbow. It was just there. Gayosa is going to argue, your face hit my elbow.
Ronghao Sun is shaking up a little bit. He will be replaced now.
Yes, he needs to sit down.
Oh, so it's Chen. No, it's Sun, not Chen. I don't know.
You don't know who it is?
No, was he hit in the face? Yes,
I think in the chin. The Lions playing without Madden here. Again, it's a learning opportunity for these kids to get their bearings and take charge of the game.
50 points for Sam Deguara.
Very consistent. And he positions himself very well. That's the secret.
A foul on Alfred Gayosa. Here is Chen for 3. Got it. Now that's been their problem.
It's been spotty.
Field goal percentage from beyond the arc.
They'll hit one, then start missing, then they'll hit another one, and start missing again. Deguara got into trouble there.
Oh.
But they couldn't keep it in play. Again, lack of coordination.
Now this guy, he is the #1 scorer for the Long Lions, but here in the game he's been struggling. Not taking many shots though, not taking any attempts.
6:06. The lead is still 25 points. Comfortable enough. You're talking what? 9 possessions at least. That's a lot.
Gayosa is fouled again.
Sneaking in, and look how happy Xavier Alexander is with that pass.
Yeah, he's a willing passer, and Alfred Gayosa is a willing scorer. He will go to the free throw line. Substitution for the Long Lions. Winky Liu back in the game with 4. Make that 3 fouls.
Look at the look on his face.
Me again. Oh, so he has 4 fouls.
Yes. Oh, here we go again.
And they're
So
pushing
you were
each
saying
other away.
Deguara only needs one more basket to tie the highest score by a player in the TAT.
Yes, and Yang will take it and will score. So 4 triples already for the Long Lions here in the fourth quarter.
And something to look at if you're the coach. You know, maybe put together different combinations.
Marcus Elliott is at the line.
You can see how driven Marcus Elliott is to make an impact on the team.
He's such a good teammate.
Yes.
Oh, Agayosa will be called for the foul. That will be their second.
No need to foul at this point. 5:43 to
That
go.
will be their third team foul.
Only their third team foul, and they're up comfortably and no threat from the Long Lions.
Three, no. And Young able to get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Took it away from Wong.
This is the lowest scoring output for Denzel Wong here in the TAT.
Well, they really defended him early. And for once, the Aces did not need to hit a whole bunch of three-pointers.
He's not taking any shots also.
Yes. Not forcing the issue, which is
Gao.
a good thing.
Liang is free.
Oh, everybody watching.
Oh, and then Liang gave the ball to Denzel. And a bad pass.
Gayosa's huffing and puffing. He's been running up and down the floor this whole quarter.
50 points, 15 rebounds for Sam Deguara. Oh, that's a foul. And the bucket there by Alfred Gayosa.
Presence of mind. Caught him with the head fake.
Nice fake by Alfred Gayosa. Two more points for Sam Deguara, and he will tie Momo Kone. And we still have plenty of time remaining.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Airball. Young, not afraid of the presence of Sam Deguara.
well, he did a floater instead of just going up for the jump shot.
We have a wrestling match inside.
Another offensive foul on Deguara, so they're calling it tight. That's his fourth foul, partner.
He's in danger of fouling out.
Yes, before he breaks the record.
Yes. Gao.
But mission accomplished. They're already going to win this game.
Three, yes. They're not, maybe they're not telling Sam Deguara or the other players.
About the record. Maybe they're not aware of it.
Yes.
Or it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Sam will not score. He gets it back. He is fouled. He will go to the line.
You can see some frustration because, these guys are banging and pushing and sandwiching him.
It's in the act of shooting.
Well, he makes both. He ties the high score. So, do we decide who our best player is?
No. This guy is the best player. First free throw is good. 51 points for Sam Deguara.
These are the kinds of games where the records are broken.
Yep.
Makes one more, he'll tie it.
He scored 32 points in the first half. Goes 2 out of 2. He is
has
tied
tied.
with Momo Kone already at 52 points.
Just one more bucket.
Gao for 3. And rebounded by Marcus Elliott. On its way to break the record of Sam Deguara of Momo Kone.
And surprise, Liu is still in the game. Has not fouled out yet.
Marcus Elliott. And the putback by Alexander.
Still more than 3 minutes for Deguara to break the record. Oh,
Yes.
look, a turnover.
Denzel missing on the three-pointer.
He's gone cold. He's been hit a couple of times too.
115 to 89. The 3-0. Marcus step out of bounds. $52 points for Sam De Guara. Time Momo Kone here in the TAT.
And you know, that is a lot of points.
Yes. Scored 32 points in the first half.
Oh, spin move.
Alfred.
I don't think the aces are aware.
Yes. Blocked there by Xavier. Young.
That all day.
Sun. Yes.
So good scoring game by the Long Lions. It's just that, you know, the aces got the jump on them and they're very tough to stop.
They're not setting up Sam De Guara. They really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like they don't know. Still 2.5 minutes to go, though. You know, but you know, if De Guara gets fouled and makes one free throw, that's a new record.
The problem is Sam De Guara now, he has 4 fouls.
Yes.
With 2 minutes and 22 to go.
So let's see. That adds a thrill to this game. You know, like we said, the Long Lions are going to put up a fight. But the question really is the material. You know, they don't have, you know.
How long will they last?
Yeah, and they don't have a deep front line. And of course, you have to give credit to the aces.
Xavier. Now we go to Sam De Guara. One dribble, one more move, and he breaks the record.
He breaks the record for most points by a player in a single game.
54 points now for Sam De Guara.
And he's really worked for those points.
Marcus. And this is Xavier Alexander. He gives it to Sam De Guara.
Well, they're not done yet.
And Gao will score on the other end.
Given the way the teams have beefed up, it's going to be very hard to beat that score.
But you know, there in Pasay, when we covered that ball game, he once scored at 47 all. Another 2 points. That was the previous number one, and then Momo Kone broke that record.
With 52.
And then now it's Sam De Guara again.
And you know,
50.
this is
56.
harder. This is harder because a lot of Kone's points were fast break points and 3-pointers.
56 points now for Sam De Guara.
Well, job well done. Look at the discipline of this team.
Liu flying in the air.
Everybody getting out of the way. That's he's taking out his frustrations. Then he says, "Oh, I got to go back on defense."
No, the aces is too much for the Long Lions. 3, no.
Well, De Guara has earned his pay today, as always.
They're telling Sam De Guara to go to the other side.
Yes.
So they want him to score more. Oops.
And they're all laughing about it. But he's already broken the record, so
Yeah, 56.
no rush.
Whoops.
Well, let's just finish the game. Only 44 seconds to go.
And ball taken away by Liang.
Yes, they're spoiling the fun.
Gao for 3. Gao again for 3. And again, they're giving it. But Gayosa will not give it to Sam De Guara.
He
Look
wants
at
some of the
Liu,
glory.
And Sam De Guara still fighting for position.
I'm impressed that Liu has lasted with 4 fouls.
And also Sam De Guara has 4 fouls.
Yes, but Liu got his fouls much earlier.
All right, here we go. 1-on-1. 8 seconds to go. Foul and no. But he will go to the
He will
free throw
go to
line.
the free throw line.
And that means Liu is gone.
Liu is out of this game. It's just,
I love this.
just too much.
You know,
Just too much.
I love the spirit of Liu.
Yeah. He's a good soldier.
And never giving up and not afraid of Sam DeGuara. He's been hit so many times here in the game, committing 4 fouls earlier. Now he's gone. Sam DeGuara at the line. Also playing with 4 fouls, but with 2 seconds remaining. Oh,
So how many is that now?
57 points.
57. Well, you know, if he intentionally misses this one and then dunks it in, that's 59.
58 points.
58 points.
For Sam DeGuara. We have a new record here in the Asian Tournament. Sam DeGuara
123-100 is the final score.
breaking the record of Momo Kone.
Yeah, I think we know who the best player is.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Bill. Now we go to our move of the game. Here is Sam DeGuara.
Oh, get out of the way.
58 big points for Big Sam. Look at that. Nice feed there by Xavier Alexander.
Just a little short of half the output of the team.
Our main game will be the Luang Prabang Heritage City versus the Macau Black Bears. 123 for the Aces. The Long Lions 100. That's the final score.